Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 26 of Europa Universalis 4 as Castile, now Spain. We are still in our war with England. France have been helping out. Unfortunately, they've taken a few of the provinces that I wanted for myself, but never mind. I don't have to give France anything. I didn't give them a promise of land. I was just thinking maybe I could still call my allies in, because I did at one point have the option to call in Bohemia to arms, but I noticed they're actually in another war with the Commonwealth. And what I hadn't noticed until I just reloaded the game in right now, because this is a start of a new recording session, is the Commonwealth is absolutely getting murdered over here by Russia and the Ottomans. So that's quite interesting. So what I'm going to try and do is I am going to wait until my ships are repaired, and we're going to try and drop some guys off over in Holland. And hopefully we'll be able to get the Dutch out of the war. The reason that I want to do that is because the Dutch and the English army all seem to be down in the Mediterranean sieging out Milan, which is fine. But if we can actually get the Dutch out of the war, now that does mean that we actually have to do some sort of damage to them. So we're going to have a look and see if we can just take Holland. If we can take Holland, that'll be enough. If we can just take their capital, that'll be enough to get them to peace out, I'm fairly certain. Then we'll have a very good war score against England. And if we want to, we'll be able to go down there and wipe out the remaining troops that they've got. France have helped up here by clearing up the rest of this. I'm going to leave this 24 stack around, just in case France pieces out or something. France could still do the dirty on us, and they could separate piece and try and take some of this stuff for themselves, but my main interest is to get a little bit of a foothold so that we can declare wars against Leinster and Scotland. Now, I also wanted to take from them their colony down here, somewhere, wherever it is. Yes, they're back down here taking this back now, are they? That is interesting. At least we know where most of their army is now. Well, that's fine if they want to hang down here. Let's go ahead and move you guys back a little bit. So we'll definitely want to be going and taking all this from them. But yeah, if they're busy down there, that's fine. There's also a 14 stack of the Dutch troops down there. Now, I could go ahead and take across some more of my troops, but I think we'll wait. If we can get the Dutch out of this war first, I think that's the best thing we can do. Then we've only got to worry about the English. Do I have any land down here that isn't currently occupied? Not really, and I can't get to that without using the boat. So we really do need to try and get Holland out if we can. So let's hope that we get some fairly quick siege ticks here. Yeah, so they're taking over our stuff, but if we can get Holland out, this will be good for us. We're blockading. We've got a full blockade. We've got 2 siege pips. We actually won a war down here, interestingly enough. They sent in a big stack and lost, which means we can go and start taking a few things back. We've still got the English up here. But yeah, my intention is to just try and take all of this from England if possible. Because they will... Oh, you've stopped there, have you? No, you're going through. We don't want to go into England. The English will keep colonising, so maybe at some point we'll be able to vassalise them, and then we'll get the rest of their colonies. We have the ability to take a exploration idea, more global tariffs. We are behind a little bit on Diplo, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Although the naval morale could be useful. What else have we got in that pipeline? An extra colonist. Yeah, I think we do want to sort of start working through that, to be honest. Quicker we can colonise, the better. We're already at 28%, 42% chance to be able to capture Holland now. So if we can grab that, that's probably enough to get them to wipe peace out. That'll be enough. Just getting them out of the war. Let's keep our eyes down here. Oh, right, okay, so the English have engaged us down here, which we pretty much expected was going to happen. We lost that battle, but we still want to try and just get Holland out. We've still got 50% here. Oh, we got it. We actually got it. Fantastic. So, Holland, will you be willing to peace out? Yes, they will. They will probably even take war reps. Yes, they will. Will you give us money? Yes, you will. Okay, so that's Holland out of this fight. Or the Netherlands out of this fight. So that makes life... No, it's Holland. Not the Netherlands, it is Holland. So that makes life a little bit easier for us. So let's go ahead and drop you guys off over here. Let's see what we can get from England if we want to sue for peace now. So I want both of these. I'd like some stuff in Wales. And if I can take all of your colony down here, which you are willing to give me, plus war reps, going to be a long truce, and 500 ducats. Deal. There you go, look at that. I didn't even check the aggressive expansion there, which I probably should have done. Let's have a look. Spain suffers 38.1 aggressive expansion. Yeah, that's not too bad. Fine. How overextended are we? 32%, nothing at all, really. We didn't take that many provinces, so that's fine. You will... let's get the transport. So the transport's dropped off yet? No, they haven't. You will notice that we haven't had to core any of this because this instantly gets turned straight over to Spanish Brazil. These ones still need to finish. Colonists. We do have a colonist free. Let's send one over there. And we'll try and sort of build all of these up together if we can. Still need to work on that. We've got black troops that are black flagged. That's fine. So, 24 stack is dropped off. Let's go and pick these guys up as well. Well, we can just pick them up from here now. We own this. So this is good for us. This means we can actually go and declare a war against Limerick. Limerick have no allies and are in a truce with Scotland, which is very good for us. So we want to go and build a spy network over here. Scotland, your colour is too close to mine and it is therefore confusing. So we will want to go and build a spy network against you. We're also building a spy network against Jared. Let's go ahead and we'll probably leave you guys around here for now. Do I actually want to go and try and take anything from Jared? They don't have a lot of stuff left. So stealing a couple of provinces might be nice. We'll take the little prestige hit here. Okay, let's take the transports. Actually, we don't even need the transports. Let's march you guys down here. And we'll go and try and take these two provinces from Jared. So let's go ahead and get some claims. And again, yes, they do still have Berber traditions, so they have increased coring costs. But at the end of the day, we're still going to take them. We're not doing terribly bad for tech. I would also like, at some point, yeah, let's turn the rest of these forts off that we don't need on now. I would, at some point, like to be able to try and take most of Northern Africa, well, at least the coast, just to stop being raided by Tunisia. Tunis are still allied with the Ottomans, though, so that makes life a little bit tricky. We are literally ready to go to war with Jared. Let's go ahead and bring you back. And as soon as we can declare that war, this will be a nice quick war. Okay, so we are going to declare our war. Nobody's going to come in and help you. We don't need anybody to come in on our side either. We might need to get some open borders, but that's fine. Get some open borders through Mazab, so that won't be an issue. So let's move you in there, split you over. Start getting the rest of these cores done. Global settler increase, plus 10%. Very nice. And if we get the open borders this way through Mazab, then they don't really have an easy way to get through into my lands. They'd have to come around through this province, so that's good. Excellent. Well, I guess we really can't get here any other way, can we? No. So we've got to go ahead and try and get military access if we can. I don't think it'll be an issue. Yep, they're willing to say yes. So that is fine. They've given us military access. Colony has become self-sustaining. Let's just go and take care of that. That is this one here. Well, we would like to try and join these up. Although this one does also need finishing off as well. So, yeah, let's go and finish that one first. England might come and try and stick something in the middle. I mean, they do that kind of stuff. We still need to attack these guys, but we still need to wait for that truce to run out. I messed that up a couple of videos ago, if you missed it. What I did was I was beating up on the natives. I went to select the province in the peace deal, because obviously I wanted their province. And then I realised, oh, I should flip the province over to my colonial nation first. So I flipped the province over to the colonial nation, and then in the peace deal I forgot to actually select the province. So I ended up taking some money and war reparations, but didn't end up actually taking the province, which was a rookie error. But it is what it is. Can't do anything about that now. Even Portugal's down here coming to help. I keep forgetting that Portugal aren't now my vassal. Let's move you in over here. And let's actually use you guys to go and crush their army if we can. Our manpower is recovering quite nicely, actually. So we should be able to take these guys out quite easily. Now, bear in mind, we don't really want these provinces down here. We can't call them at the moment. It's just these two that we want. But at the same time, we need probably to take a fort to get them. Actually, no, they would just offer them straight up. And money. And war reps. Sure, I'm just going to take them then. Let's get you guys back home. There we go, 2 more provinces. Fantastic. We've got some coring that we need to do. We've got some conversions that we need to do. We've lost an advisor. We're doing pretty well on money, actually, though. So for an admin advisor, let's go ahead and take... Well, we're not at max stability at the moment. What's our inflation right now, actually? That's a lot of inflation. We're going to take the inflation reduction guy. I'd like a +3 guy, but at the same time, I want to get rid of the inflation. Military, we are well ahead of time and we don't have a military tech group. So let's go for an even spread there. Could we get a better rank 2 guy? Diplo rep we don't really need. Although we are behind on the times there. So getting... what's the current guy actually giving us though? Morale of navies. Which has definitely been useful. But I think we will take the Diplo rep guy. And... yeah, we'll leave the military as is for the time being. Let's group you guys back together. Get you over here. We no longer need our military access with you, so let's go ahead and cancel that. So yeah, I don't like having that much... I mean, we could reduce it if we wanted to. I really don't want to spend the admin points, but that's a lot of inflation. I'd also like to bump my stability back up to +3, but we might get an event if we're lucky. So we are fabricating up here. France is still stuck up here. So let's go ahead and start getting ourselves a few claims. And then we can just go and start the assault from over here. It'll be nice and easy. Oh. That's a centre of reformation, usually, isn't it? Does that mean it's been destroyed? Yes, it's a centre of reformation for reformed. Ugh. At least we've also got a centre of reformation now for Protestant, which is in England. But yeah, we're going to have some trouble getting rid of that. Interesting. Well, we don't have this centre of reformation, but the fact that it's there, which means these provinces are all going to end up being Protestant already, so I don't have to flip them, is fantastic. Yeah, is that Leinster as well? You've got that up there, you cheeky gits. I would like to get some of the coring done first, if possible. Now then, let's have a quick look at rebel factions. Algerian separatists is at 60%. It's the only one that looks like it's anywhere near close. So I'm not too worried about that. Oh yeah, the Navy. I need to sort the Navy out. Oh, I've completely forgotten about that. So, our heavies. I might keep you around, actually, because it won't be long before we go to war with Leinster, and it might be nice to be able to take your ships on. But we definitely want to take the lights. And you guys are going to go and protect trade. I mean, we're making a fair ton of money anyway, but... so let's send you there. Seems to be the most gain. And we can put our admiral... did you die? Did we lose our admiral? Our explorer? We did. We lost our explorer. Okay. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a new explorer. Not bad. And we can go ahead and do some more exploring. Let's keep going for the South China Sea now. Get a lot of stuff over here uncovered. Gain a load of local autonomy or lose 100 power. Oh, lose 100 power and lose to inflation. Now that might sound like a good deal, but normally it's only 75 power to lose the inflation. But it would mean that I would not lose all of that autonomy. So we're going to go ahead and do it. We need to get rid of inflation anyway. So we'll probably end up at some point attacking Congo and attacking Kilwa. This is a wasteland. We'll probably keep working through Gold Coast as well. And get over here. I mean, we could just instantly go and attack these guys if we wanted to. Do we have a CB against you? We don't have a CB against you, but we could quite easily go and make one. Benin are on your side as well, who are these guys down here. But we could easily take these two provinces out. So let's go ahead and start building a spy network over here. We also want to build one on Scotland as well. I really do feel like I could do with having some more diplomats right now, but never mind. Infantry cost and cavalry cost have gone up. That's disappointing. So yeah, we're going to want to try and pick on Leinster. Let's go ahead and get you guys ready on the boats. And we'll go and ship you over here. This should be relatively straightforward because they don't have any allies. We do have a bit more overextension now. How is that going? It's not too bad, actually. Pale is almost done. There's a few of them that are almost done. We could probably declare our next war, and it'd most likely be done beforehand. I've got two extra merchants that I wasn't keeping my eye on as well. So let's have a quick look. So our home node is down here where we're collecting, which makes sense because it is an end node. We're also collecting down here in Genoa. We probably want to... See, there's a lot of trade going into Venice, but not that much actually. There is quite a bit going north. If we can go over here and transfer trade power south, that'll help. And do we want to collect somewhere else? Or are we collecting here? Yeah, we're collecting there. We're collecting there. So we're not really transforming. We're collecting in a lot of end nodes. This one doesn't really matter because it either goes here and we collect, or it goes... Yeah, it either goes there and we collect, or it goes there and we collect. So that doesn't make any difference. We could put someone down, but all this is coming out and going our way anyway, so that doesn't make any difference at all. What about over here? Because we do have some trade power here now. So we could just go and start collecting here. Let's go and collect from there. Let's see what difference that makes. So let's go ahead and have a look at our current trade. So it's 20.80. And again, this comes back to a comment left by one of my viewers the other day, that it's always difficult to tell exactly how your trade fleets and your merchants are exactly going to affect how much money you make. You think I've placed 2 extra merchants. Yeah, it went up only by a little bit, but it did go up. I was going to say, you would expect that, you know, having more merchants will make it go up. So we've got another colony that's become self-sustaining, which is fantastic. We still want to continue to try and build this out, though. Or we could try and build this one out. Because Gold Coast could be useful. Let's carry on working on this one, and let's head east. And then that'll get us further towards China and stuff like that. We can go ahead and do some more conversions. We don't necessarily need the mission... I always love having the manpower recovery and the... Do we need the manpower recovery? We're very close to our cap. Let's go ahead and get rid of the manpower recovery. And instead, let's go and take the global settler increase. And then we can get our colonies completed even faster. I see Portugal still haven't... See, Portugal has still got these islands, and they've still got these islands, but they haven't started colonising anything yet. I mean, I could probably fund them, give them a little bit of money. I'm making a ton of money right now. We should definitely get some buildings. What about trade buildings? Yeah, there's some trade buildings here that are worth a lot of trade power. So we should definitely get some of those. They're not even sorted in the correct order. Oh, maybe they are. So let's do that. What else do we want? Production. Nothing's worth a huge amount, but we'll leave it at that for now. That should help out. Force limits. What are we up to on our army force limit? We can have a lot more army. I think we should go up to cannons on these and put them all up to 6 cannons. Our truce with Portugal has ended. That is fine. Let's go ahead and also put you up to 6 cannons. No provinces available to building because we're still coring everything. That's fine for now, I guess. Can we re-add these provinces to the... Yes, we can. We can add them back to the thingy. The words that I'm looking for. The trade company. There we go. There we go. So they'll all be added back to the trade company. Fantastic. Was this one already done? This is the wrong religion as well. So let's remove you, and then we should be able to flip that one over. Yeah. Might as well get them all done. That should be already converted. Yep, fantastic. There we go. So that's a lot of the coring done. Let's go ahead and just a quick double check on the rebels. There are some, but I think we'll generally be okay. Let's go ahead and put our leader over here, who's actually got 15% siege ability as well, which is fantastic. So we'll put him over there, and we will get ready to declare our war on Leinster. Probably want to take Tyrone as well, which would be annoying because we can't convert it, but it would be good if we can grab it. So let's go and take that. We can't get any more on there as well. We need to get our explorer exploring again. So let's go for the South Indian Ocean. And yes, I think we will actually start that war on the next video. So I'm going to pause things there. I'm going to thank you guys for watching. So thanks a lot for watching. I hope you are still enjoying EU4 as Castile. Looks like the Commonwealth did lose some ground there. Oh, the Ottomans are blobbing out. And I will see you guys on the next video. So until then, goodbye for now.